Chances are you probably used Khan Academy before for personal use, or you've been directed by one of your teachers to use Khan Academy in a particular way. And this video is really about getting you started in one of the ways that I expect you to use Khan Academy over the course of this year. And that is to pursue some really long-term foundational fluency in some of the basic skills and knowledge that you're going to need just to be able to do from memory right away for the rest of high school and into your college math courses. So you're going to get started by going to khanacademy.org and logging in, and you're going to continue with your ASF Google account. That's the best way to log in. And when you log in, you're going to see what Khan Academy calls your learning home. And you might see some different things on your learning home than you're seeing on mine. But I want to get you started on a math mission today. And you'll see there is a missions tab here, and we'll come back to that in a minute. But first, notice this courses link in the top left. It's a drop-down menu. And when you click on it, you see all the different topics that you can learn about on Khan Academy. And instead of selecting one of these math courses, I want you just to click on math. And you'll see a long list of all the courses that are offered on Khan Academy. And really, each of these courses is just a collection of chapters, and each chapter has sort of a small collection of skills and videos and articles that you can follow in order to understand what's covered in that chapter. And these courses tend to follow grade levels at first, and then they get into different sort of domains of mathematics, starting here with arithmetic. And for the purposes of our math missions in this course, we're going to be focusing on some of these foundational courses: arithmetic, geometry, basic geometry, that is, pre-algebra, algebra basics. These things I find even my most knowledgeable, motivated students who love math really struggle and have holes in and gaps, I should say, in some of their knowledge on some of these topics. And the purpose of focusing on a math mission is to just make sure that you have complete fluency in these topics and you're able to do them very quickly without having to work really hard and think really hard about these foundational skills, so that you can instead be thinking about the bigger problems that we're going to be focusing on in the course. And also moving forward, if you take care of these gaps now in 10th grade, then as you pursue higher level math in your junior and senior year, and as you pursue math at the college level, you will not struggle as much because you'll have this great solid foundation in these basic skills. So everybody in this course, at least for the first couple of weeks, is going to be working on this pre-algebra course. And I'd like for you just to click on that. And maybe you're thinking, oh, this is going to be easy, or this is too easy, and I want to work on something more challenging. And just bear with me for a couple of weeks here, and there will be an opportunity to have some choice in the content that you're pursuing. But right now, we're all going to be just focusing on the pre-algebra content to get started. So the pre-algebra course is outlined here with all the different chapters: arithmetic properties, factors and multiples. And within each chapter, you have these topics, and within each topic, there are articles and exercises and videos, of course. We're not going to pursue the content in that way. Instead, we're going to click here to continue working on the pre-algebra mission. And when you click on this, you'll see one of two things. If you've used a lot of Khan Academy in the past with this account, then you'll probably see something like you're seeing with my account here. You've got some percentage of progress here in the mission progress, and you could see specifically which skills you've mastered or leveled up on and which skills you haven't practiced at all. There might be some red dots here or red squares for skills that you have struggled with. And if you're seeing that, you'll also see perhaps a mastery challenge and also a list of content that Khan Academy is sort of curated for you. Stuff that is sort of the next stuff that you should be working on. Now, if you've never done any of the content in the pre-algebra section, then you're probably looking at something that says like mission warm-up, and they're going to give you 5 or 10 problems to do to get started. So this is really where our work is going to happen right here. And your task before our next session is to just spend 20 minutes working on this content. So you can do that right now. You could pause this video and just knock out 20 minutes of work and just see where you're at. And when you continue with the video, I'll give you a couple more pointers. When you are finished working on your mission, you can go back to your learning home by clicking here on the Khan Academy at the top of the page. And when you go to the missions tab here under my stuff, you should see your pre-algebra mission and your progress that you've made through that mission. And so this is the easiest way to get back to that mission as you continue working on it. The last thing that I wanted to show you is this progress option on the menu. When you go and look at your progress, there's a few different tabs here in the progress section. First, let's look at the skills tab, and I'm going to select the pre-algebra mission here. And I can see the summary of all the skills in this mission so far. And I can also see skill by skill the stuff that I've been working on, in this case from the last 7 days, which is how I've set up the activity right here. You could select to look at it a different range of time if you like. But what's good about this is you can see all the things that you've mastered and leveled up on, and you'll also see the red squares here, and it says struggling. If you found a topic that you're actually struggling with or a skill that you're struggling with. And this is a good way to just check in and see what things you need to sort of tune up or get some support on in order to make this number go up. The other tab that I like to look at with my students is the activity tab. And you can see, for me, I have not been active this week until today when I started preparing for this video. And I just have a bar here for today that demonstrates the 10 minutes that I spent working on Khan Academy. And it just gives a nice summary of the skills and everything that I used. So once you're done working on your math mission, your pre-algebra mission, I want you to go and just make sure that you have at least 20 minutes of progress here on the activity tab so that you're ready to go for our next session together.